Now, I'm going to have to be brutally honest about this one. This is a new trailer for a new Disney Plus series, and I'm sorry, I want to be a fan of the Marvel content. I've been a fan of Rivals, Jilly Cooper. I've been a fan of Say Nothing, the Northern Irish series, wonderfully starring Maxine Peake. But I haven't been a fan of many of their kind of Marvel Cinematic Universe series. And I'm afraid that's been slightly hammered into place or knocked into touch or kind of solidified or confirmed, or the final nail in the coffin was my enjoyment. Oh my God, I've got to tell you, it's so good. The Penguin, please watch The Penguin. An astonishing series. But of course, all of this has made it even more difficult to get on board with any potential new series on Disney Plus for Marvel. Then when you tell me it's Daredevil, now, I have no clue about Daredevil whatsoever. I always think he's perhaps Deadpool's brother. I don't know why. Maybe that's because their outfits look similar. Is he a blind superhero? Is he blind and he has supernatural powers or superhero powers? I don't know. All I do know of Daredevil is whenever I've seen it in the schedules over the years, it's always been on what I've described as a kind of really chuck-away channel. For me, it's always been manifested by... For me, it's a manifestation of the cheap end of superhero TV fodder, i.e. they're trotted out like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., just cheap and just kind of really awful and just kind of predictable and procedural, but not even procedural in a procedurally interesting way. And so consequently, I'm hoping that this is something more, because they're saying, Disney, Marvel are promising this is a revamp, this is a relaunch, this is a renaissance, this is a remix of Daredevil Born Again, which was in the title, Daredevil Born Again. So with zero comprehension nor understanding of who Daredevil is, or what his shtick is, or who he's related to. Is he Hulk's sister? I don't know, maybe. I'm going into this cold. And sometimes I like that with a trailer, because what you need with a trailer is you're preaching to the converted, the fan base, but you're needing to hook people in who wouldn't normally come to it. And I have a healthy interest in superhero films and superhero series and supervillains and all that kind of stuff. So, but I don't know him intimately. So I'm your perfect new fodder. I am fertile territory, presumably. So let's see how this lands, shall we?
Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
Do they love each other?
A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
The city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Oh, a lot of squelching by the end. So it started feeling, that was quite clever, because it started feeling like every other chuck-away Marvel superhero piece of shit we've ever seen on telly ever in our lives. But then it slowly sort of ratcheted up, didn't we? I kept being distracted, though, because I'm almost certain that they shot that interior in a diner in New York, the Empire Diner. So the mayor was great. I presume these could be characters, and I think all the actors are from previous series. So I'm coming to this cold. Yeah, he looks benign. He looks like he can walk anywhere. It doesn't matter that he's blind. His sense and his ability to stay cool under pressure. He's across more than most sighted people And then we see, and then it's all about retribution. And then we were getting some pretty dark and twisted kind of action scenes. Blood dropping on the floor, limbs being broken, a lot of snapping sounds, and a lot of blood. And as far as I'm concerned, this is the way Marvel needs to go. So based alone, on this trailer alone, I would give it a chance. I rather love the beautiful scene where the mayor is cheersing with the lady opposite him, and there's a splatter of blood up the wall. Or could it possibly be a painting, a work of art? Oh, therein lies so many metaphors. Blood, death, or is it art? He's a devil in disguise. What I love is, I always thought, I never thought about his name really too much. So Daredevil. So the little horns are little devil horns. I think I've become a Daredevil fan in this. What about the forearm snap? I don't think I'll ever recover from the forearm snap. Oh, God. And then the absolutely lunatic, insane, clearly bipolar, I think he's bipolar, Manic High episode where he screams at the roof like a nutter. Oh, love it.